On problem number 2, we want to review the 3 important things. We're looking for a region. We need slope-intercept form, and the table helps us know what kind of lines to draw. So, let's go ahead and tackle the first one. Both of these are slope-intercept already. We've got the y on one side and the other stuff on the other side. That's a good sign. And so we're ready to do y is greater than negative x minus 2. So this symbol tells me that I will have a dashed line. And it means that we will shade to the right. Okay, I see something I need to be aware of here. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is get our y-intercept. And that's at negative 2. So come down here to negative 2 and put yourself a nice big point. That is your starting point. With these, you don't start from origin to count. You start from the y-intercept. And then slope. Remember, negative x is the same as negative 1x. And I can put a 1 underneath without changing the value. So we will move down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. And we start from this point. So we're moving down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. And that's where the points will go. That is a slope of negative 1. We're moving one box every time in the negative direction. And I need to make sure on this one that I put a nice long line. And you'll see, I think I'm going to start from this end. And let's go up this way. Whoa, Nelly, that's not going to work. I'll tell you what, let me go ahead and continue my slope pattern just so I can nail that line down. Or we'll be here all day with me drawing that. Okay, so let me try this. If I can connect these dots, that's close enough. That's as close as I can get it. Remember, this is a dashed line. And let's take a second to talk about what that means. If this is a dashed line, it means that the actual solution to the inequality cannot be on this line. It cannot touch this line. And I'm having trouble deleting out, but you get the idea. It can come up to this line, but it cannot cross this line. It can't touch it. The solution cannot lie on this line. So I need to shade to the right because my arrow's pointing to the right. This is the part that drove me nuts in school because I didn't know how far to shade and I couldn't stand it when it went past my second line. I couldn't erase it and it was just traumatic. But anyway, that is the graph of that first inequality. Now let's do the second one, where we have y is less than negative 5x plus 2. So I'm going to, first of all, figure out that I will have another dashed line. And I will have shading this time to the left, because that arrow is pointing to the left. My y-intercept is at positive 2. So I'm going to come up here above the origin and put my positive 2. And then my slope is negative 5 over 1. So that's down 5 over 1, down 5 over 1, So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1, and I don't have room to do a second point that way, but I can do it maybe the other way. No, I can't. I'm just going to have to wing it on this one. So let's put a line through those 2 points. Heck, that makes me so mad. This is one thing about the iPad I don't like in GoodNotes. But that's close enough. You get the gist. If you have a straight edge, you can draw that right down through there. Remember, this is dashed. That's very important on a graph, because your region can go up to this line, but it cannot touch it. It's bounded by the line. So that means I'm going to have to erase out all of this shading. Definitely it can't get over that line. And the dashes tell me that the solution cannot be on the line. It can't even touch it. It has to be in this region between the lines. Okay. It will get easier. Hang with me. Okay, I'm going to stop this video